Hello， 你儿子在我这里，你要他回去，给我10万。
How would you feel if you received a call telling you your child had been kidnapped? Many would pay the ransom demanded as quickly as they could. Last year, the scammers were successful in 76 cases, cheating victims of about $800,000. However, when the scammers called Madam Gan, they got what they deserved.
It was early one morning that Madam Gan, while going about her routine housework, that she was to be rudely interrupted by an alarming phone call.
Hello?
你的儿子在我这里。
Hello? Hello?
It was a call that would pit her against kidnapped phone scammers.
告诉我你的手机号码，我告诉你去救你儿子。
我没有手机啊，请你等等，我跟我的邻居借啊，不要害我的儿子啊！
好，快点，快点。
There was no way Madam Gan could be sure if her son was safe, but she had heard of phone scams before. She pretended not to have a handphone so that she could call her husband.
What? Are you sure?
I don't know. I heard a boy. I think I heard a boy.
Maybe it's a phone scam. You wait, I'll call the school.
Hello,
Madam Ong, I'm Mr. Gan. I'm the father of Jordan, P5A.
can I help you?
Just now received a phone call saying that our son was kidnapped.
Oh dear.
Can I check with you whether our son is in school?
Okay, let me check. I'll get back to you.
Hello, Madam Ong?
The son is standing right in front of me.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
Yes.
Our boy is actually in school. It's a con. I'm going to call the police.
But what about the...
Hello, police? I want to report a phone scam.
Madam Gan's husband called the police and calmly returned to work, unaware of what his wife was about to do. It could all have simply ended there and then. But Madam Gan was irritated by the caller. One of her relatives had recently been cheated of $20,000 in another scam, and she felt indignant that someone had tried to do the same to her.
你的手机号码。
96654
Madam Gan decided to play along.
你信封转1万块钱，带去宜训的罗子坡。
好，你不要伤害我的儿子啊！
同样你电话，我会再跟你联络。
Morning, Yip.
Meanwhile, Station Inspector Yip Sun Seng of the Commercial Crime Squad from the Ang Mo Kio Police Division had been activated.
Where's the location?
Sir, the victim has been asked to take the ransom money to Yishin of Point.
Zadi.
Yes, sir.
I got a case of kidnap scam reported at Block 411 Sambawang Drive.
Okay, sir.
I'm now proceeding to Sambawang. Can you stand by a team officer for ambush duty?
Yes, sir.
S.I. Yip immediately dispatched his officers to Yishun while he made his way to Madam Gan's flat.
Hello, are you Madam Gan?
Yes.
Police.
Oh, come in.
In order to catch the scammers, it was imperative that Madam Gan play along with them.
Hello?
地点换了，换去彭哥 Park， 别放下电话。
OK 我的儿子呢？他好吗？不要伤害他啊！
Location change to Punggol Park. Repeat, Punggol Park. Yes, sir.
Officers were already standing by at Yishun. It would take them some time to divert to Punggol. S.I. Yip had to delay the kidnappers to give time for them to get there. Because the phone line was perpetually open, they had to communicate by quick scribbles.
对不起，我现在要去银行。
要快点，否则你就看不到你儿子。不要挂了电话。
好。 Taxi?
In order not to arouse suspicion, S.I. Yip pretended to be a taxi driver. Throughout the journey to Punggol Park, Madam Gan had to make sure her phone was connected to the caller. When S.I. Yip was assured that his officers were in place, he dropped Madam Gan some distance away and told her to walk to the money drop-off site.
Now you're on your own. My men will follow you.
At this point, Madam Gan would be on her own, even though the police were nearby. She had no idea what kind of people were waiting for her. But the thought of danger never struck her. She only wanted the offenders caught. Meanwhile, the officers who were already in the park had spotted 2 men in the vicinity.
I spot a possible suspect. He is a young Chinese man, aged 22 to 23 years old. He looks nervous and kept looking at the tree. Okay, observe him closely.
Sir, another suspect. A male Chinese in his 40s. Looks like he's surveying the area, on a lookout or something.
Keep an eye on him.
The officers kept the 2 men under surveillance as Madam Gan arrived. The ambush was well laid out. There was no chance the 2 scammers could escape.
Police! What?
In fact, it was later discovered the men had earlier collected some $15,000 from the same drop-off point. Through the withdrawal slip found, the victim was traced. But the man who'd been talking to Madam Gan was neither of these 2. The number was later traced to have come from overseas. The entire hoax had been conducted via mobile phone from a location somewhere in China. This information was then passed on to the Chinese authorities for follow-up action. The 2 men who were apprehended were the runners for the scam, and they had been involved in a total of 4 prior kidnap hoaxes involving a total sum of $35,300.
The line's cut.
Without Madam Gan's help, all this wouldn't have happened. There are many variations of phone scams which prey on victims' fear or greed. Beware, as it could happen to any one of us.
The 2 men, Fan Zilin and Lin Shitian, were convicted in court for assisting another to retain the benefits from criminal conduct and sentenced to 4 years imprisonment each. Madam Gan not only helped the police apprehend the 2 hoaxers, but also managed to recover some money lost by another victim who had fallen for the scam. Every member of the public can play their part in helping the police stop crime and keep the community safe for everyone. So what should you do if you receive a call saying that your child has been kidnapped? You should remain calm, try to contact your loved one immediately on his or her mobile phone at the workplace or school, friends who could be with him or her, etc. Should repeated attempts at contacting your loved one fail, seek assistance from the police. Even after you have confirmed that your loved one is safe, call the police immediately at 999 to report the case. When reporting the case to the police, you should provide the following details to assist police in follow-up action, such as demands made by the caller, gender and accent of the caller, date, time and place arranged by the caller for the ransom to be paid. More details of such scams can be found on the SPF website. Thank you for watching this first episode of Crime Watch. If you have any feedback or questions about the program, please drop us an email at the following address. Remember, catch us again next month on Crime Watch. I'm ASP Gail Wong, signing off.